Right, I'm here at Barlings Lane in Langworth, near Rugby in Lincoln. I got mixed up the other time when I thought about Barlings Lane, when I went to, near the River on Trent there. This is Barlings Lane, and I haven't been here for years. And they used to have animals here at one time. Monkeys, even monkeys. And they had a really bad flood years ago. And they've changed it all now. It's all, cabins, caravans. And people come here, to fish. But it's a peaceful place. There's not a lot here really, but mind you, I haven't really looked around it that much, to be honest. I've only just got here. And it's very, very hot. Terrible. Too hot. But yeah. So. And it's too packed out to go to the sea. That's out of the question. That'll be next week, maybe Tuesday. Not sure just yet. And I made a real mistake last time, didn't I? We're not using this selfie stick. I'm getting my fingers in the way of everything. Which, I don't know why I uploaded it really, but it would have been fine if that hadn't happened, but it won't happen again. So I've got this with me. So yeah. It's just a place I haven't been to for a long, long time, as I say. So yeah, so I'm just sat on a bench here, and just near the water. And as I say, we've got caravans over there. We've got a few tents, and these cabins. I don't want anyone thinking I'm spying on them, so just be careful. Yeah, I made a real mess last time, didn't I? My fingers on the yeah, that was for not taking the selfie stick with me. No trouble with this selfie stick. I'm going to get another one, a lighter one. Is that it's got a tripod on it, so it's a lot heavier. So I'll get a lightweight one. We've got the ducks over there. And yeah, people fishing, that's what they come for, I think, Or just for a little bit of peace, get away from things. But yeah, I could live in one of these if I had the money. I don't know if I can stay here all year round, or it's just a lot of places you can't, can you? Some places you can. Whew. The sun's gone in a bit now, but it's still red hot. Yep. And as I say, the roads are too packed to go to the sea. So that'll be next week. A weekday. It won't be Monday though, probably Tuesday. But yeah. As I say, you know, it was a lot different years and years ago. They used to have animals here, and you know, you still had these little lakes, but you didn't have all these cabins and caravans and everything. This is actually on the way to Skegness actually, but I'm not going there. As I say, the roads will be they're too packed for that. So this isn't that far away really. Yeah, so I'm just parked up somewhere else now. I didn't bring my chair with me, which I should have done. I forgot all about it, to be honest. I can't film people that are over there. But yeah, I could have had the chair here and just sat here. But it's too late now, isn't it? For that. Yep. Yeah, I could have sat just here if I brought it with me, but never mind, eh? Never mind. Ducks there, look. It's very, very hot. It's too hot actually. But yeah. But it's peaceful here. And, away from all the crap, yeah. So yeah. That's what it's all about, isn't it? It's getting away from all the rubbish, you know. And I'm thinking of moving away as well. I mean, it can't happen overnight, obviously not. But moving away from Lincoln altogether. It might be Lincolnshire, but it won't be Lincoln. And of course, as I say, that can't happen overnight. But I will be looking into it. And oh, it is really nice here. Peaceful here, look. Yeah, if they brought me chair here, I could have just sat here. And there's a cool breeze here now. It's pity there's no seats, but there's one here, but it looks a bit... Sorry. Don't want to put the camera on anybody. Sit here. That's it. Not very comfy, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. So yeah, I'm thinking of moving away. But you know, as I say, you know, you can't do that overnight. And it'll be my last move. Yeah, it's breezy now, so it's not quite so bad. Just sat here. But earlier, oh wow. Yeah. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Getting out and getting away from all the rubbish that I have to deal with all the time, it seems. Seems to be continuous, isn't it? But yeah. Of course, it makes you feel better if you can get out to places like this. Obviously. Rather than sat at home watching the internet, watching YouTube and all the rubbish that's going on. Because it just winds me up, basically. not only winds me up, but it makes me angry. It makes me bloody angry that people put up with it, to be honest. But that's the way that it goes. They do put up with it. A lot of people don't know what's going on, that's the problem. So yeah, it's just about right here now. You've got the breeze, so it's not quite so hot. Yeah. You feel like having a dip in there, but it's those danger deep water there, lot. You know, I mean, we don't know how deep it is, but that's what it says anyway. Got all the feathers there, look. Oh wow. Yeah, it's just about right now. It's the best time to come out, you see, when I say that you come out a bit later, then it cools down a bit. When you're driving in that heat, it's terrible. But yeah. So this is what it's about anyway for me at the moment. That's why I do it. Oh, just to get away from everything else. Yeah, so I shall, if I feel up to it, Tuesday, see you again. And I won't make a mess of it this time. Remember, I'm new to this, so you can't expect miracles, you know. Because I've only been doing it, what, I'm not sure, a couple of months maybe. And remember, I've never done filming. I don't use my phone, well, I didn't used to use my phone for that, I just used it for the podcast. And obviously the internet, not photos or filming or anything really. So yeah. Yeah, so it's just peace for you. And I might have a drive, you know, to a place, another place that I haven't been to for a long time, if I can find it, because it's been so long. And that Colby Grange, the haunted airfield, I will go there, but it's way too hot for that, to be honest, to go there, but I will be going. And yep, I shall be filming it and let's see what we can find. And you never know, do you? Years ago, I put on the old camcorder, I caught, I was with other people, I was with 3 other people actually, and we caught this weird bloody thing, and it was in the daylight. We were filming in the daylight, and I was looking through the camera recording, and right where the tower is, it was like grey and purple, like a grey and purple bloody mist. It was just weird, very weird. And I know people won't believe this because it's hard to believe, but I caught it on video, and it came, whatever it wasn't human, that's for sure. And it came right up to the camera, and I caught it on the camera. And I can't even describe what it was because I don't know what it was. It was some kind of bloody, you know, demonic fucking being or something. Sorry, I'm swearing. But it really didn't make sense at all. And then when we got back home, we looked at it on the TV. And that night I was messing about with the camera when I went to bed. And I went over it by accident, and I just couldn't believe it. You know, because in those days, when it was the old tape ones, and went over it by mistake, and I just couldn't believe it. And I would have made a lot of money on that, actually. I would have made a hell of a lot of money on that. But no, I went over it by mistake. So that's what I mean about these places and experiences that I've had. And it's real, alright. Yep, it's definitely real. There's no doubt about it. So yeah. But I will be going there, as I said. But when it cools down a bit, it's way, way, way too hot for that. Way too hot for that. Yeah. But I will be going there, and we'll see what we can find. It's a very creepy place though to go on your own. To go inside, I mean. Very, very creepy, even in the daylight. And yeah, even in the daylight it's very, very creepy. It's on the edgy. The seats aren't very clean, really. But yeah, I'll be going as soon as it cools down a bit. Don't have to go when it's dark. In fact, I wouldn't go when it's dark anyway. Because we saw that when it was light. Yeah. It was very, very weird. It was only a small figure. But the weird thing about it was that it was like kind of a mist thing, and then it was like a swarm of bees, and it was like purpley, you know, grey colour. It was just so strange. And I kept filming it, and the people that were with me could see it, you know, with the old camcorders, could see the screen. But you couldn't see it with your eyes, your naked eyes. You could see it on the film, on the camera. And as I say, you know, it came right near the camera, and it was like, I don't know what it was, because it was only a small thing, you know, like white, but it looked demonic, whatever it was. Very, very strange. But when it cools down, I can go up there when it cools down, but I'm not going in this heat. Yes, I'm just sat on the grass at the minute, and the sun keeps going in, and it keeps coming out. It's gone in at the minute, so it's a little bit more breezy. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't bring the chair with me. I don't leave it in the car because in case it gets nicked. You never know, do you? You never know. But yeah, I'm just sat here on the grass, so. Yeah, so I'm going to go to Colby when it's cooler, and then maybe Tuesday, if it's not too hot, I'll go to the sea again and not make a hash of it like I did before. I really did before, didn't I? but it's just the way it goes. You know, as I said, I'm not used to filming, and obviously I'll get better as time goes on, hopefully. But that's just the way it is, yeah. So I'm back here at Swanholme Lakes, and not far from home now. And it's it really is too hot. It's not so bad just here, but it's been really, really hot. So yeah, I'll be going home soon, and I might go on speaker later actually. I think there's a lot to talk about. Yeah, I think we've got a lot to talk about. There's people bringing the dogs out in this heat, and I'm just, you know, I'm thinking, what the hell? You know, it's way too hot for dogs. They can't drink from this water either. It tells you that, so I don't know why they do it, to be honest. But they do it, don't they? So yeah. So I'm not going to really stay here too long. I'm going to wait till these lads pass, should I say, yeah. Yeah, so I might go on Spreaker later as well. So a lot to talk about. Just move the camera. I'm thinking I'm filming it. I wonder what I'm doing. You know, people just look at you when you do this, wondering what you're doing. But yeah, it's for YouTube. I think when you're older, you know, you're not into that, but I don't know. Yeah, so I might go on, like I said, I might go on the podcast later. Because I think we've got a lot to talk about. What's going on in the world and all that shit. And I think, what's she doing? YouTube, that's what it is. Right. Yep. So it's still hot. It's cooled down a bit, but not a lot. Not a lot. Yeah, I might go on spree because there's a lot to talk about, I think. And I haven't kept up on anything, to be honest. You know, we're doing this. I haven't really been looking much up. But I see we have the same old subject again. You know, when you're on YouTube and that, you get the same old subject. Which is this trans stuff again. And you never hear the end of it, to be honest. So yeah, it's very, very strange what's going on, to be honest. But while I'm doing this, I don't want to be talking about what's going on in the world. So yeah. But yeah, we're going home in a minute because it's just way too hot. I've been out about 3 hours now. So yeah. Yeah, so I'll get home, get something to eat, and then I might go on the podcast. Yeah, there's one over there. Yeah, there's people taking the dogs out in this heat, and it's just crazy. You know, it really is absolutely crazy. There's 2 old women, and they didn't have a bottle of water or anything with them. I offered to give them, you know, the dog some water, but I don't know what's wrong with people. Swanee, I don't want to get too close. Might attack, you never know, do you? But yeah, so yeah, there it is. So yeah, I'll get back because I'm too hot for a start. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that for tonight, and then tonight, well, I don't know, I don't know what time it is, to be honest. Yeah, I'll leave it at that for now, and then the next place I'll go to will be the sea. We've got some ducks over there, look. Of course, we can't zoom in on this setting, but there's a swan, look. Yeah, so I'll say, you know, good night for now, and I'll be on here as soon as possible. So goodbye everyone, take care.